me. What the fuck song is this?
It's some fucking pirate song.
You're
about Davy Jones.
You're a fucking pirate song.
I will cut you with this table. I will sharpen this table and cut you with it.
Alright, shut up for a second.
Watch it only record 8 seconds of audio. I'd be slightly upset.
Alright, this is...
You sit way the fuck back there, and I'll sit way the hell up here, and maybe it won't look too bad. Or you could do that. It also kind of looks like you're jerking me off, though. That's not going to happen until the camera's off. I've already told you.
Shut up. Alright, this is the Michael Brown, What Would Brown Do video.
That is literally the worst intro I've ever heard.
This isn't the intro. I still haven't done the thing. God damn it! This is the thing where you still have to do the clap, so shut up and then we'll do the intro.
Fuck you.
So, alright, this is the What Would Brown Do video. Since we're officially calling that now. 3, 2, 1, action.
Hi, welcome to Concealed California. I'm Southpaw.
And I'm Stumpy. Today we're going to talk about Ferguson. Now that the official verdict has come out, Officer Darren Wilson will not be indicted. We just decided we were going to give our opinions on it because we're pretty much law professors.
Yeah, and our opinion matters.
We basically know everything about the law.
Yeah, especially when it comes to laws of self-defense and officer safety.
Just like the rest of Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, you could pretty much call us cops.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So, first things first, what is your opinion on it? What did he, did Darren Wilson do the right thing?
And, you know, I watch a lot of these, you know, police shooting videos, because, I mean, you like an anti-cop page like Cop Watch, you're going to see a lot of officer shootings, good, bad, neutral, everything like that, and every time I see one of these, I just ask myself, what would I do in that situation? And personally, as a concealed carrier, of course, it's going to be different because I'm not a police officer. I'm not going to actively pursue a criminal or anything like that. But if somebody attacked me, and then I wanted them to get off me or I would shoot, and they reached for my gun, I don't care how unarmed they are, what age they are, what race they are, how big they are. As soon as they try to reach your gun, they're not going to try to take it so they can put it away and have a friendly conversation with you. They're going to take it and they're going to kill you. At that point, it becomes deadly force. And so I would shoot.
So what would you say to the people that are saying, Darren Wilson should have used his pepper spray first?
First of all, when you're in a deadly force encounter, there's no such thing as less than lethal force after that. If somebody's going to try to stab you, you're not going to be like, wait, let me get my pepper spray. Second of all, they were in a car. There is no way he could have used his mace on Michael Brown without having it all over his face as well. In which case, Darren Wilson...
He's a white cop.
Yeah, I guess. But what about... Here's the kicker. What do you say to the accusations of Darren Wilson chased him down and killed him?
He's a cop. That's his fucking job.
Okay. Yes, to a point, all right? He did start chasing after him, and he said stop, and...
Basically, from what we saw was that, yeah, he... the interview that I saw with him yesterday was that Brown came in, was attacking him in the car. He shot... Was it once or twice in the car?
I think he pulled the trigger like 3 times,
yeah.
And on the 3rd time it fired because it was out of battery or something.
He was using using a SIG, if I remember right. I can't remember the exact model, but he's using a SIG. So that's going to be a hammer-fired gun. So I'm assuming Brown probably had his hand in a position where the hammer would kind of just couldn't activate or something like that. But anyway, fired once or twice. Brown finally exited the vehicle and then took off. He jumped out and went after him. Mm-hmm. So, I mean,
like as a cop, your job is to take down criminals. So you're not gonna witness a crime and let the criminal run free just because he's running away and no longer committing a crime. You have to actively pursue this criminal. And at that point, when he started to pursue him, Michael Brown turned around and started running back at him. Now, at that point, a lot of people are like, oh, then he could have used less lethal force. And yeah, maybe he could have. But this suspect has already demonstrated intent to kill a police officer. And at that point, he's not charging at you to once again shake your hand, say sorry, and have a friendly conversation. He's going to try to kill you if he can. And it's still a deadly force encounter. Whether or not he was unarmed, he probably would have just gone for the gun again. He's already demonstrated that intent.
Or just tackle his ass and start pummeling him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if somebody's three times my size, yeah, they can kick my ass. It doesn't matter how good of a fighter I am. That's why I carry a gun.
Yeah, I don't know. The way I see it is, there's a few simple rules in life, and one of them is don't touch a cop's gun. Like, I mean, you know, look both ways before crossing the street.
You know, only shake it twice after you pee, and don't try to take a cop's gun.
Those are very three. If you follow 3 rules, you'll
probably be all right in life.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, you're never going to be rich just doing that, but I mean, you won't get shot by the police.
You won't get shot by a cop, and you won't play with yourself too often.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. So what do you think of the riots? They're all over the place. We live in Northern California. Oakland, there was people like laying down on the streets. Minneapolis,
because that accomplishes a lot.
Yeah,
at least that was semi-peaceful, though.
Yeah, exactly. There was a few actually in Sacramento, but it was literally, I think it was like 12 people. Like, it was nothing. They're all over the place, really. What do you think about that?
Okay, I'm gonna tackle this because I have a joke I want to say. What I think about the whole situation, right? I mean, like, they rioted when he was first shot.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's not the joke?
Not yet.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, but good practice. No, okay, so they rioted after he got shot, and then everybody who rioted was like, man, they better fix up this town or someone's gonna pay. Which to me is like somebody loading their Glock up and going, boom, shooting themselves in the foot and looking around like, somebody better fucking fix this or I'm gonna shoot myself in the other foot. Like, really, I don't understand burning down your own city to protest something that happened. Even if you agree that it's wrong, and when you really look at the facts and put yourself in that situation, or at least try to, there's no way you could go and, well, you know, there's hardly very few ways you could have been like, avoid killing.
The best part was these guys are going around and they're, you know, a lot of them are claiming, you know, racial injustice and blah blah blah, and then they went to the store that Michael Brown stole from and robbed. Right? They looted his store, which was owned by an Indian guy, if I remember right.
A young African American woman. I just can't remember her name right now. Her cake shop was looted. I'm like, yeah, that's justice.
You know, because racism. I don't really know how that works.
Well, see, the funny thing is like they're claiming all this racism and stuff like that, and you know, us who are in support of, Darren Wilson not being indicted aren't saying anything about race. We're not saying, oh, we like him because he's white, oh, he deserved it because he's black. But you hear these protesters, these activists, you know, Black Panthers have gotten involved, and they're telling, you know, white people, oh, it ain't safe here, or we're gonna go riot where people don't look like me, because those are the people that need to hear me. And I mean, like,
hell, frickin'
I don't understand it. Like, on the support Darren Wilson side, there doesn't seem to be an issue with race. It's all that they're all talking about the facts, whereas everybody talking about, you know, on you know, justice for Michael Brown's side are saying everything about racism.
Well, it's because there's zero facts to back up the other side. You know?
Exactly.
Literally,
literally all they have is keep repeating the same false witness statements that would have been stated from the beginning, which
that they all ended up backing out of and admitting that they lied or whatever.
Exactly, and the evidence has proven them wrong, but they're still just chanting that like rabidly.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's the guys over at I think it's tacticalshit.com. We're not really affiliated with them, but
we just saw their stories on Facebook.
They had a couple guys out there, and they got approached by people that were. There was these 4 or 5 guys that were wearing, what was it, peacekeepers or peace enforcers or something like that. And which turned out from what was reported by Tactical Shit was that they were Black Panthers, and they were literally going around and they were just interviewing people or not interviewing people, they're just kind of harassing anybody that's basically not black.
Any media, really. They ended up chasing Tactical Shit off in their van.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
they tried to surround them. They started kind of harassing them and stuff. It was ridiculous.
Even if you don't agree with Darrell Wilson not being indicted, which, I mean, it's hard for me to see why you would.
Yeah.
But I don't understand what writing's doing. I mean, I understand your anger, but there's constructive things you can do instead of burn down your own town.
Yeah.
And then be upset about it.
Let's move on to the, actually one last thing about the rioters. Did you see the video of the guy that threw a Molotov cocktail and managed to set himself on fire?
Yeah, you know, I was really hoping the title of that video would be, and this is what we call poetic justice.
That was exactly my thought. I was sitting there going, oh, this guy deserved everything. He literally, for anybody who hasn't seen it, you gotta go find it, just Google it. We'll see if I can maybe throw a link to it in our comments box or something, but no, I don't really care that much. He grabs the Molotov cocktail, which is, for anybody that doesn't know, it's a bottle filled with some kind of flammable liquid, usually alcohol, gasoline, whatever, rag shoved in the top, you light it, you throw it, and it becomes a firebomb. But the problem is, turn that upside down, you now have flames below a flammable liquid.
That sounds smart.
He went to throw it, and by the looks of it, it poured flaming liquid down his arm. He threw it at a cop car trying to catch the cop car on fire, and even missed, which was my personal.
Well, you know, if my hand is on fire, I generally can't throw as accurately as normal.
He just starts shaking his hand, and it just burst. Oh, it was great. It was absolutely great. I loved it. And then I guess, what about the reports? There's guys out there that are defending their stores, which is pretty cool. They're literally just like the old, was the Korean guys in the
LA riots.
Yeah, the LA riots.
That's what I'd be doing. I mean, honestly, it's the only thing you can do. I mean, I heard somebody who supported Darren Wilson getting indicted, and he was actually a level-headed individual. I've talked to him a few times.
Sorry, we're having a little technical difficulty. Go on.
But anyway, he supported Darren Wilson being indicted, and he was like, well, you know, talking about how people in Arizona were protesting. He was like, well, I'm glad to see somebody's out there standing up for what they believe in. I'm like, well, I assume you want him to be indicted. Why is that? He's like, that's a little off topic. But what I meant by my comment was that I'd like to see the supporters of Darren Wilson out there trying to keep the peace. And I'm like, what exactly do you expect them to do? Walk out in the streets and be beaten to death by protesters?
Yeah, they're not cops.
And he's like, you know, maybe they can help the police. I'm like, the only thing they can do is stand guard.
Can you imagine what the police would do who are in riot gear?
Right?
If 4 guys, I'm assuming in 5'11" tactical pants, fucking plate carriers, all wearing camo hats that say Cabela's and NRA on it, walk out into a crowd of racially motivated rioters with AR-15s,
saying that they support Darren Wilson. For some reason, that whole situation just doesn't seem like it'd add up correctly.
I don't think it's going to really come out that well, personally.
Neither do I.
You know?
But that's really the only thing you can do. In complete lawlessness, the only person looking out for your own self-protection is yourself. So, I mean, gun sales have spiked right before the verdict was dropped. And that's what I'd be doing. You know, I'd find out wherever I want to protect, which would likely be my home, and basically let people know that if they try to burn my house down with Molotov cocktails, well, they'll probably get shot. Because even if they're, 20 feet away and they have a Molotov cocktail and they're going to throw it at you, it's still deadly force, and you can still legally shoot them.
No. You have to shoot the Molotov cocktail
Out of their hand. Exactly.
But you have to shoot it in such a way that it makes the fire go out and doesn't hurt them either.
Oh, no, you're supposed to use pepper spray.
Oh, okay.
Or a taser.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Well, I think that's about it for me, really. I think, do you have anything else you want to add?
I want to talk about something that just really out of this whole story kind of just popped out of the blue and was completely random. That's the KKK taking interest in the Ferguson riots.
I forgot about
that. The first thing I think is nothing says a situation isn't racist like the KKK taking interest. I mean, that accomplishes literally nothing.
All it's gonna do, we gotta.
It's gonna incite racial tension.
All it does is go to prove that no matter what side of the spectrum you're on, whether you're right wing, left wing, it's not simply right wing are good guys, left wing are bad guys.
Exactly. I mean,
there's a whole spectrum out there in both directions.
Yeah, the KKK is just as much of asshats as the people rioting, saying they're doing it for justice, when really they just want a new TV. It's just pointless completely to announce their presence. I have no idea why they did that.
Yeah.
And I mean, I damn them.
Well, we're gonna let you guys go.
Yeah, we'll stop talking here, Al.
Just remember though, tomorrow is another chance for you to riot. There's Thanksgiving and Black Thursday or Gray Thursday or whatever the hell they call it. Black Friday's after that.
Black Friday would be a good time to riot.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna get ourselves into TVs.
Yeah, we'll just find somebody who committed a crime who was young and face the consequences. And
You're thinking too that it's too hard. I'm just gonna get a new TV. PS4s are out. You know, they got a good deal at Walmart too.
that'd be pretty cool.
All right,
Maybe we could flip some cars on the way too.
that sounds good to me.
Alrighty.
All right, guys, have a good day. Later.
Later.
Cool.
I whip my hair back and forth.
Oh, fucking dick! This stupid recording stopped.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's got a